Have you ever asked yourself this question? Am I living my life now? Or am I following a path set by others? We often get lost in the world's gaze and norms. Today, I'd like to tell you the story of a young man who, amidst all that chaos, set out to discover his true self. It is Hermann Hesse's work, Demian. The story begins with the protagonist, Sinclair, in his childhood. He was always torn between two worlds, the warm and protective world of home, and the fearful and threatening world outside. Wandering between these two worlds, he one day meets a special boy, Demian. Demian had eyes that seemed to pierce the human heart, and he said to Sinclair, "The world isn't just divided into good and evil. It's all part of life." Meeting Demian completely shakes young Sinclair's world. But life isn't completed in one go. Sinclair continues to grow, struggling with confusion and temptation. Sinclair's teenage years continue with his wanderings. Some fall into alcohol and debauchery, while others wander, unable to find answers to their own identity. But even in all this, he never gave up his longing for his real self. Then one day, he meets a woman named Beatrice. She wasn't a person you could actually approach, but she was a symbol, a reminder of Sinclair's inner self. Looking at Beatrice, he experiences for the first time pure longing and spiritual love. She was like a mirror, reflecting the other self that Sinclair was to pursue. During this period, Sinclair began to paint. He captured symbols drawn from deep within himself on canvas, and these paintings served as a guide, showing him where he should go. Afterwards, Sinclair learns about a mysterious being called Abraxas. Abraxas was the name of a god who embraced both light and darkness, good and evil. At this time, Sinclair meets Pistorius, an organist who is studying theology. Pistorius tells Sinclair the story of Abraxas, advising him to embrace the dark desires within him rather than suppress them. Pistorius taught Sinclair to listen to his inner voice, and through him, Sinclair came to recognize that the darkness within him was also an important part of who he was. And Sinclair's journey ultimately leads to a fateful encounter. It was none other than Madame Eva. Eva was like a mother and a lover at the same time, a being who seemed to blur the line between reality and dreams. In front of her, Sinclair was able to fully accept himself for the first time. She tells him, "You must follow the voice within you. The path may be frightening, but it is ultimately the path to finding yourself." In moments with Eva, Sinclair matures to a new level, embracing both his inner darkness and his inner light. But life doesn't end with individual enlightenment alone. The era was heading towards World War I, and Sinclair had to go to war. Amidst the gunfire and smoke, he unexpectedly encounters his old friend, Demian. The reunion was dramatic, among the wounded and in the midst of a battlefield, where death could strike at any moment. The two men spoke quietly. Demian spoke with a still, unwavering gaze. "Sinclair, this place where we stand right now is the place of true life. Even if the world falls apart and blood flows, the path you must walk still lies within you." Sinclair confesses to his fear. "I'm still shaken. I don't know if I'm on the right path." Then Demian responds gently but firmly, "The path is not set. No one made it. A voice heard only within you will show you your path. Just follow that voice. Even if death lies ahead, it is just a part of your life. This brief conversation resonated deeply with Sinclair. Even amid the chaos of war, he never lost his way again. Demian's final words were engraved on my soul like a stamp. Every time you feel shaken, look inside yourself. There you will find me again. Demian is not just a coming-of-age novel. It's a story about the inner conflict we all experience, the coexistence of light and darkness, and the journey of self-discovery. The world always tries to judge us with dichotomies of right and wrong, good and evil. But true growth comes when you embrace it all and accept yourself as you are. This book whispers to us, don't follow the path others have laid out for you, but listen to the voice within you. Finally, I'd like to leave you with a question. Is the path you're walking now truly your own? Or am I just walking on a path that someone else has already created? Demian does not give the answer directly, but it forces you to ask yourself that question and illuminates the path to finding the answer. I hope today's story will provide you with an opportunity to take a deeper look into yourself. Thank you. If you liked today's content, please like it. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. Also, please share this with everyone around you. Your encouragement is a huge help in making videos. We will always reward you with good videos.